Welcome to the Glenn Beck program. Neil Cavuto, mwah, I love you. He has done it again.
We're going to disagree. I'm not messing up. You don't understand the logic of my argument. It's not my fault that you can't understand logic.
Here he did. He did it again. Neil Cavuto just had one of the best interviews, and it's hard to pick, of Sheila Jackson Lee. Outside holding a poster of a Medicare patient. Medicare is, that's not Obamacare. That's something. So Neil gets very, very frustrated, and that's what she says. Well, Neil, you're just not capable of understanding logic. Thank you, Neil, for the gift. It's manna from heaven. That's where we begin now. Well, hello, America. Tonight, we talk about the issue that is gripping America. Heated rhetoric. Yes. While China's president has a little chat with President Obama about the trillions of dollars we now owe them, and we don't have, and the hypocrisy is incredible. Remember when I showed you yesterday how the president of China flew in on a commercial jet? You know what Jack, the sound guy, said to me before I went on the air? He said, Glenn, do you remember when GM, all the car companies, were chastised by the government for using private jets because they couldn't afford it? And so they made them fly commercial because they couldn't foot the bill? Do you think this thought has crossed President President Who's mind? Seriously. Come on. He arrives in China. The president comes in with all of these jets, all these 747s. He's like, you know what? Remember that lesson you were trying to teach GM? I'm just saying. Anyway, we've got all kinds of problems in America. And what are we talking about now? Words that we should and shouldn't say. Hi, kiddies. I should wear a sweater and sneakers today. I feel like Mr. Rogers. Because everybody out in the neighborhood seems to be stupid, mindless zombies. Yeah. And you're not going to hear the word crosshairs. Pretend you didn't hear it that time. Because if you do, you'll rise up off your couches like little robots. And you'll say, crosshairs, must kill something, must find target. Yeah. Apparently that's true. Not on this network, but on the gold standard of news, CNN. Watch.
We were just having a discussion about the Chicago mayoral race just a moment ago. My friend Andy Shaw, who now works for a good government group out there, used the term in the crosshairs in talking about the candidates out there. We're trying to get away from that language. Andy is a good friend. He's covered politics for a long time, but we're trying to get away from using that kind of language. We won't always be perfect, so hold us accountable when we don't meet your standards.
That's the dumbest damn thing I've ever heard on television. We're trying really hard not to use things that people use in everyday speech all the time. We're trying. And next week, we're going to eliminate the word the entirely. And if we violate your standards, you hold us accountable. Let me tell you something. I don't even know who the hell you are. I have no idea who you are. I don't know what your standards are. Your standards may be higher than mine or lower than mine. Tell you what. You hold yourself accountable to your standards, and I'll hold myself accountable to my standards. And if they meet up, great. If they don't, turn the channel. What do you think? How stupid does CNN think their viewers are? Maybe that's why there's so few of them, because they insult them every single night. People wonder why this show or this network is successful. Because we don't think that our viewers are morons. CNN, are you really going down this road? Because you're going to have to ban other things, you know.
I'm ready to duel John McCain. I want you to argue with them and get in their face.
So I know whose ass to kick.
We are going to have just hand-to-hand combat up here on Capitol Hill.
We're going to punish our enemies, and we're going to reward our friends.
America, hand-to-hand combat? Punish the enemies, duels? Oh, the rhetoric. We're trying. He's a friend of mine, and I don't know. We talk to him after we get off the air. But No. I don't think you're an idiot. I don't think he's actually... CNN, did you think that Barack and Obama were going to Barack Obama and John McCain were going to hop into the ring and just start throwing haymakers at each other? Come on. Well, they rushed in to apologize last night because they imagined one of their viewers, apparently, because maybe their viewers are nuts. I don't know what they think of their viewers, but apparently they believe that one of their viewers might be putting a scope on a rifle. And they wonder why no one was watching their network last night. Stop insulting the American people on a daily, hourly basis. What do you say? See, here's the thing. We raised an entire generation of kids on these stupid cartoons. Oh, no, not Elmer Fudd with a gun. Ah! What happened? What happened? Look at the violence. Oh, my goodness. How our kids are not running around. He just blew up a piano! And he's got piano keys in his mouth. Why are our kids not running around smashing birds, killing bunnies? Oh, because kids understand that it's pretend? Most elitists can tell you right now, oh, they'll yell at you, that your kids can understand video games where they're shooting cops. Yeah, but adults? Oh, yeah. We're trying, America. We're trying to hold ourselves. I promise you we'll never say bullet points on the air ever again. Please, America, I know there are some kids out there right now. I apologize. I'm trying to hold myself to a higher standard. I just used the BP word and not the oil company. That was bad enough, but now it's bullet points. And I showed pictures of explosives under a piano. Oh, the humanity. But again, we won't always be perfect, so hold us accountable when we don't meet your standards. We have no idea what our standards are, but your standards are our standards because we're just like you. So here we are at the beginning of, I believe, what historians will eventually call the moment of insanity in America. Some bizarre period where we micromanage all of our words. You know, bullet points. Somebody go to Microsoft. It's right there. I was on Microsoft today. I pulled down fonts and bullets and formats, and there it was. Right there. Bullet points. Can't use those violent words. What was Bill Gates thinking? Is he in with the bullet manufacturers? Did you know, and absolutely true, the GOP is now not using the phrase job-killing bill anymore. No, that's violent. Job-killing? No! It's a job destruction bill. But Sheila Jackson Lee was just on with Neil about repealing the health care bill. Here's what she said.
So you think by repealing it, people are going to die? You're literally saying that.
I certainly believe that there is a real possibility of that. This is not a bill about jobs. It's about saving lives.
Saving lives. So anyone that repeals it is killing people, not jobs. People. But that's not violent. That's not rhetoric. It's just that anyone who stands against this bill wants people to die. What? That's just a fact. I'm sorry, Neil, that you can't understand logic. I swear, is it just me? Sometimes I feel like I'm living in a parallel universe. Can anyone even hear me? Is this thing on? President who? President who is now, actually, I shouldn't say that, because I think I heard the President of the United States call him Your Excellency today. I like to call him our landlord. His Excellency is at the White House today. Why would Glenn Beck say, he's our landlord? Well, I don't know. We have to talk about banning all that violent rhetoric right now. Oh. You know it's wrong to call people racist, right? Why? Why is it wrong? Because if you use a word like that in regards to politics, it's dangerous. It is dangerous. Although that kind of thinking, if we start imposing that, might pose a problem for the left. Watch.
There's nothing more interesting than seeing a bunch of racists become confused and angry at a speech they're not quite what he's saying.
Started the event off with a bang.
Bang!
A big, loud, racist bang.
Bang and racist.
Where are the black faces?
If you are racist, you're probably a Republican.
Fox News did something that was absolutely racist.
It's racist, it's armed, it's hostile.
It's the poor or it's people of color that we imagine that we're afraid of.
See the trend? See the trend? Somebody can say something, but you cannot. You can't have a conversation. You can't even use that word. You can't use any words. Why? Because if we feel comfortable talking to each other, we might actually figure out what's going on. Might actually get to the bottom of something. We might solve a problem or two or three or 1,000. That's why conversation has to be stopped, especially if you have the solution. It's just the stupid people getting in the way. Now, both sides are doing it. Thank you, Republicans, for the job destruction bill. Oh, my gosh. We're not stupid. And by the way, thank you for holding out all the way till, what is it, January 20th? No, you guys. You're going to be... We're doomed.